up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be doing a video with the Avalanche. This is going to be pretty much just how I bought it and what happened when I bought it. But first, of course, a cold start. So now that we're done with the cold start, I can get on with today's video. I hope it doesn't fall going down the road, that's all I gotta say. So today's video is gonna be a kind of like a story. Today's video is gonna be kind of like a story video about how when I bought this truck, because it's a pretty unique story, I'd say. So I was driving the Monte Carlo around. That was my only car, really. It was around holy shit, I really forget already. In October time last year, 2019, I was driving the Monte Carlo around. That was my only car, and obviously I'm not gonna drive the Monte Carlo in the winter. One, because I don't want to get it all rusty and shit, and two, I wanted a four-wheel drive. I wanted a truck too, you know, so for later on, trucks, you can use a truck for a lot more things than a car. This truck right here was sitting outside of my local Goodwill. That's where a lot of cars are parked. Like they have a big parking lot. People just park it for sale out there. It was sitting out there, and I just got off work, and my dad actually told me about it. He said, hey, go check out the truck sitting outside by Goodwill. It's an Avalanche. And I was excited because for the longest time when I was a kid, I wanted my dad to get an Avalanche. And now that I have an opportunity to get one, I was like stoked about it because I really wanted them. They were cool trucks. I go after work to look at this truck. There was like one of the for sale sign tags in the front, the little things in the front of it, and it had the number. So I took a picture of that. Looked around the truck. I looked under it, especially make sure the frame wasn't that rusty, make sure the truck wasn't that rusty. Frame was like mint on this truck, all right? Body was a bit rusty. Obviously, the plastic plating on the side covered up some of the rust around the, not really a bedside, so quarter panel area of the truck. I looked at it, I'm like, this truck's pretty clean. I bought it just before it had 200,000 miles on it. Yeah, I know it's a lot of miles, but these 5.3s run forever. I was interested. I took a picture of the guy's number, like I said. He was asking, I think he was asking 5 or like 5,500 or something like that. So I call him up the next day around in the morning. I think it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I go up there. He said I could meet him up there. So I go up there, I go to Goodwill, and I figured he'd be sitting somewhere close to the truck. I'm like driving around trying to find this guy, and I noticed there's a sheriff's, like one of those Ford, the hell are they? The little, I don't know Fords too well, but in this little, like the bright casual Ford SUV, and there's a cop sitting there, so I'm like, weird. I'm like, you watch, he owns the truck or some shit. He owns the truck. So I hop out, I walk up to the truck, and I know this because he walks out and he starts walking up to the truck, and I greet him like normal. I asked the guy, I'm like, can I take it for a test drive? He's like, that's fine. So I take it for a test drive. I noticed during the test drive that the transmission is slipping. It's not like to the point where it's about to like blow up, but it's slipping pretty bad. And so I came back and I told the guy that the transmission was slipping really bad, and he's told me, oh no, there's a little module I installed on top of the airbox, and that's the reason you think it's slipping is because it's actually helping with fuel economy. It was like this little rectangular box with 2 wires, a black and red wire going down into the harness. So I'm like, I knew that was a load of shit, but I trusted him. I'm not gonna argue with that cop, at least. So I get him down. God damn it! I gotta go fix this shit. I need a better tripod. God damn it! Can't blame it. This thing's like, how many years old? This thing's legit like 8 years old. I just found it, and I'm like, you better work, you pile of shit. All right, let's hope it lasts a little bit longer. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm not gonna argue with this cop about price. He was at like, I'm saying 5,500 on this thing. And I got back, I noticed the water pump was leaking and it was squealing. So So I'm like, that's got to get replaced. There was brand new off-roading tires on it, so I mean, I couldn't haggle them down with that. They were brand new. Like, you put them on and then put the truck for sale. Great oil pressure. Engine was healthy. Oil was healthy. Transmission fluid was healthy. He must have just changed the fluid, you know. He probably did, just to be sure that he could have a haggling point. Oh no, fluid's fine, even though it slipped, and it slipped pretty bad. I'm still driving it right now, but I have to baby this thing. Pretty much leave it in third the entire time, unless I go over 60. I get him down to 5, and he ain't moving one bit. I didn't want to go any higher than 4, so I shake his hand. I'm like, sorry. So we go our separate ways. He texts me, because I had his number, I called him before. He texts me and he said he would take 45 for it, out the door, done deal. And I'm like, I could, but I didn't want to go over 4. I simply told him that. I'm like, sorry, I don't want to go over 4. I said, I'll do 4, that's my top dollar. And he's like, okay. About 2 hours goes by. He texts me back again and he says, would you take, what was it, I think it was like 40, I think it was like 42.50. Now I'm like, I'm not gonna let 250 bucks stand in the way of this deal. So I get the truck, I'm driving it around. Nice truck, you know, like it's a Z71 package. It had Bose audio throughout the entire truck. The passenger speaker was gone. The grill was on, speaker was gone. I get the truck, I'm driving it. I'm really paying attention to the transmission, and I could tell it's slipping bad. So I pop the hood. I look at that dumbass little module he told me about. I take it off. It was held on with double-sided tape. I take it off the air box, and then I just start taking the wires out. The wires weren't even connected. I should have known. The wires were literally just in the sleeve and like in the plastic little harness. So I pull the dumbass thing out. I throw it away, and I open it up first, and I was like, where do these even go? The wires went into this plastic box and were soldered onto 2 pieces of metal sticking out of the box. They did not do anything. So I mean, I was kind of pissed about that. I knew he was lying to me. I wasn't gonna argue with this cop. I get back home, I'm like, shit, it's gonna need a transmission. Engine is fine though, so that was a plus on that side. Like I said, brand new tires. That was huge. Brand new tires, and they were good tires too. That was the story of me buying the truck. I was a little pissed that the transmission was slipping, and it's getting worse. It's gonna have to be replaced pretty soon, which is why I was waiting till summer so I can drive the Monte Carlo while this thing's in the shop getting worked on. I'm probably gonna be doing the transmission myself. It's a good learning experience. That's pretty much about it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for watching. If you have not, go follow me on my Instagram. I'll put a little thing right here at the top of the screen. I think that about concludes today's video, so yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I actually found a picture on my phone of that little module I was talking about. I'll put it right here on the screen. Like I said before, I knew it was just a load of shit, but I wanted to be respectful. I mean, that's a pretty fair price for this truck. For like Z71, fully loaded, leather seats, heated seats, power mirrors, steering wheel controls, the Bose audio, so the captain's chairs up front with the full console in the middle, the full center console. Don't mind just a bit dirty right now, but like even the seats, apart from like this little rip right here and some wear right here, again over here, but like the seats aren't like ripped to shit like they are in like almost every other. Even the headliner is like mint apart from that, and that's just dirt actually. There is one thing back here that I was questioning about. If you go over here and look under this floor mat, there's like completely missing carpet right there. I don't know what the hell that's all about. Yeah guys, but really thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.